I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it here. You wouldn't like it, nobody likes it here.
So you started like the first 4 episodes with Bubby.
Yep.
So, and they real like, what did Evelyn think?
Evelyn, she didn't carry the way. She is like ride or die at Bob's Burgers.
Right now, like, they are both wonderful shows. So.
Yeah, Bub discovered Futurama this morning.
Watch him try to be Cubert.
No.
The
I hate Cubert. I've never liked Cubert, never will like Cubert. And I'm glad that they've kind of like phased Cubert out.
like he shows up periodic, because he was originally made for the like as the fan's voice. That's kind of like what his original thing was. But yeah. So after apparently Jess's dad's also having like a very high heart rate. So
Did he like hurt himself or something?
no idea. He's just been sick. So.
Oh.
But like he has like high blood pressure problems, diabetic, like other stuff.
Well, a steady diet of truck stop food will do that to you.
Well, also all he really eats is fried foods and everything else. Like he's one of those old diehard truckers, just like nothing but fried food and all that
That's how
stuff.
my uncle was. He was an airborne ranger in Vietnam for 2.5 tours, and then when he got home, he became a trucker. And he was the toughest son of a bitch you'd ever meet in your life. And he died at the ripe old age of like 52.
Yeah.
Because he smoked like 3 packs a day.
Damn.
Ate nothing but fried food. And red meat.
Like he eats like a lot. Well, I guess like he does eat vegetables and stuff. He drinks a shit ton of tomato juice that he grows himself, and it's all heirloom tomatoes. But I did listen to the first episode of Cartoonami, and I think we did pretty good. I just wish we actually had, because as we both know, and as we have said many, many times, life happens.
Yes, it does.
Also, hopefully, the new headphones should be in soon. The wireless mics and stuff that I can plug into the phone.
Mm-hmm.
So we can probably record while we're working.
I mean, while we're working. We're working completely separate departments.
No, I meant like when we're working on your house later.
Oh. We would just look like 2 madmen. Wearing headphones and spouting on about Futurama and Herculoids while you're like wrapping meat and I'm stocking shampoo.
Can't wait for a Herculoids episode. Did you still got my Audible, right?
Yeah.
Did you start Ready Player One yet?
Yeah.
You need to start that today. Once I get done with my book I'm listening to, I think it's going to be my next book. Is probably.
I'll listen to it, but I know it's going to take me a minute to just listen to Will Wheaton for hours. I hate listening to Will Wheaton. I hate Will Wheaton.
Not that bad. He does a decent job. Also, apparently, crap, who was Golem? Andy, it was him.
Andy Serkis.
Yeah, Andy Serkis. Apparently, he's going to start doing voices for, like, he's going to start doing, like, Audible of all the other Tolkien books. Apparently, his next big one is going to be the Silmarillion.
I listened to him do, I think, Return of the King.
He did a good job.
It's fantastic. Cause he's really good at being able to, like, Merry and Pippin sound different from each other.
Yeah.
And other audiobooks of, like, Lord of the Rings that I've listened to, the reader just has, like, two voices. Well, 2.5. They've got a voice they use for hobbits and women, and the gruff voice they use for everybody else. And then I have some weird voice that they try to do for Smeagol.
The guy who I had, like, I can't remember, it was just this old guy who did Smeagol, and it was the best fucking thing ever. It was a treat to listen to this guy attempt to do Smeagol. So are you guys going to do a new episode of Paranormal?
Yes, I think we've got tomorrow morning. We're gonna do a new Nerd a Lot, and then we're gonna do Paranormal, and then I think we need to record 2 little, like, 15-second commercials for the Penny Pounder, and then he's gonna edit all that together and add sound effects and whatever.
If you do the penny thing, send me the commercials too, because I'm still waiting for you guys to send me a Nerd a Lot.
Oh well, yeah, we need to make one.
Because, like, also what hurts me, we're kind of like, because I'm pretty sure, like, you know, like, you guys will have, like, a shout out, like, from the other, like, you know, just friends from the other podcasts and all that stuff, talk about you guys. Like, what's the one that, like, the guy from Virginia that Jeff always shouts out to?
Oh, what's it called? The Piggly Dog.
Yeah, the Piggly Dog.
Yeah.
I'd like to get a shout out.
I gave you a shout out the last episode.
I know.
Of Nerd a Lot. Thank you
No,
very
I
much,
mean, like,
sir.
on other podcasts. You know what I mean? Just like I understand, Jeff, but, like, you gotta help, like, because the funny thing is, every time I bring up, like, I do podcast, like, I talk about my podcast, I bring you guys up every time.
Well, I don't talk to anybody about me and Jeff's podcast.
It pops up. Apparently, like, because when I went to the, what's the place down in Pullman again? What's the comic place in Pullman?
I can't think of it. I know what you're talking
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, apparently there's another group of people that did a kaiju podcast. I'm like, excuse me? Because me and the guy
Where
was...
have you been all my life?
No, I'm just like, they're on my turf. There can be only one West Virginian style podcast.
Did you tell her this?
Yeah, I told them this. It's like, well, I didn't, like, because apparently they came in and bought all the Godzilla comics they had. I'm just like, well, good for them. Already got them all.
Yeah.
So what about your all's monikers?
Or epitaphs.
Yeah, your epithets. Because I'm trying to think of what I need to do. Like, because, like, to be honest, Jeff is never going to allow me to have one on Nerd a Lot. He'll fight tooth and nail. So I don't have one.
Well, your nemesis.
But my unofficial one is, Benevere?
Bedivere.
Benevere.
Sir Bedivere.
from Monty Python because he wasn't a real knight. Was he a real
Yes,
knight?
he was.
He was? Oh.
Yeah.
I always thought he was just a. He was
No,
a.
they just made him ridiculous in Monty Python.
Oh, okay. Also, at the same time, I find it funny that, like, as much, even though, like, you know, you are Pendragon, you are King Arthur and all that,
Yes.
just the one who has your leash half the time. What was Percival's monarch, like, big thing? What was.
First of all, he was the one who found the Holy Grail.
And what was Benevire's? What was his main? Just
Bedivere? I don't know. I'm pretty sure all the knights that are in Monty Python were actual knights that they just pythoned up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of funny, I'm reading King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table to the kids right now for bed.
Are you doing the songs? We're the Knights of the Round Table.
No, I'm just reading. I'm reading an illustrated, abridged copy that my mom got for me when I was like 9 to try to get me to read, because I used to hate to read. Hated it. But I loved King Arthur and knights and stuff like that. So she got this at Sam's. And I found it on thriftbooks.com. I was like, it was only $4. I was like, I've got to get this. Because all the illustrations are comic booky.
Ah, okay.
And that was like one of the very first chapter books that I read on my own. Because it's a chapter book about King Arthur, and it looks like a comic book. I mean, you ticked all the boxes.
Yeah.
You know, for 9-year-old Heath. Yes, Sir Bedivere is one of the earliest characters to be featured in the King Arthur legend.
What was his great feat? Did I, like, figure out?
He served as Arthur's marshal. So you're the commander of my armies.
Well, fair, yeah. Sounds about right. I am the main guy you go to get shit done.
Yes. And you are the one who returns Excalibur to the Lady of the Lake after I die in battle.
It reminds me of. Well, you've seen Duralis and Associates, right?
Yes.
The Lady of the Lake. I will definitely need to try to get a hold of Neebs and them just to get some notes about that. We got to. I want to review Duralis and Associates because it's a legit series.
Yeah.
And Tombstone. I've been trying to get you to watch Tombstone for a while.
Yes, I know. You're also Welsh.
Huh?
You're Welsh.
Okay.
Bedivere's Welsh.
Welshie! Because also you need to watch Disenchantment with the kids.
Well, I just started Futurama with one. Let me get through that.
As much as you love fantasy and knights and stuff, the fact that you haven't seen Disenchantment yet is a crime.
Yeah.
So would you consider yourself more of a sci-fi nerd or a fantasy?
That is tough.
I know.
Because
we have 30 seconds left.
30 seconds. What do we do? I don't know. Probably fantasy. But barely. Just
by an inch?
Just by a little bit. Because I know more about Lord of the Rings and Chronicles of Narnia than any man should know. But the same could be said for Star Trek and Star Wars. But Star Wars has kind of outpaced me now because of the amount of content